There are rumors that one of the most violent cartel leaders in the world has died. While rumors of his demise are spreading on social media, our DEA reports show that he's still living. The DEA's most wanted criminal, Nemesio Oseguera Disappearance, commonly known as El Mencho, is thought to have died. Could the DEA's report be inaccurate? Is El Mencho truly dead? In today's video, we're going to be responding to these questions, so do stay tuned to the end of the video if you don't want to miss out on this. Please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet. According to Dante Sorianeo, the deputy special agent who is supervising the Drug Enforcement Administration's San Antonio district, it is said that El Mencho is on the DEA's target list and the CJNG cartel is among the most brutal, violent, greatest cartels in existence. The demise of El Mencho is completely untrue, claimed by López Obrador, the president of Mexico, at a press conference. According to rumors, he was either executed by the Mexican military or another cartel, or he ended up dead due to renal issues. El Mencho is known well among the most ruthless and coordinated coke smugglers dealing in Mexico and posing a danger to society, according to Soyanero. Despite having only recently fully integrated into Mexico 5 years ago, the US regards CJNG, or the Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion, as being the most influential. Mexico hasn't recently witnessed anything like their weaponry and degree of brutality. Not too long ago, the man said to have replaced El Chapo in Mexico was providing food to the underprivileged to aid them. El Mencho reportedly has his own melody, demonstrating the adoration he receives throughout Mexico for being a hero. A form of Robin Hood assisting with the underprivileged, but with a degree of force never previously seen in Mexico. His son and daughter have both been detained and are being prosecuted in the US. They're being investigated for a number of federal offenses, including participating in organized crime alongside CJNG. Nemesio Oseguera Disappearance, commonly known as El Mencho, allegedly passed away in a Guadalajara hospital from a heart attack, according to a report that had been circulating. Authorities declared that they are still unable to establish if the man has died, but added that they're going to keep looking into the matter. According to stories, El Mencho frequently visited hospitals because of his various illnesses brought on by his diabetes. Additionally, a source claimed that the successor would appear soon, and that other coke trafficking personalities had sent sympathies to his family. The Jalisco Nueva Generacion cartel, the CJNG commander, passed away from a cardiac arrest while he was in a medical center in Guadalajara, by what is currently known. According to reports, the well-known Mencho has had major health issues and was frequently hospitalized. Authorities in Mexico have now started their investigation. The authorities revealed that the claimed CJNG leader had been dealing with kidney problems brought on by his diabetes for years. It appears that he died recently on his final trip to the doctor. The FGR has stated that further inquiries are going to be made to determine whether the news is accurate at this moment. El Blog de Narco disclosed that Bernabe La Vaca, the CJNG's principal adversary, claimed that the alleged cartel lord Nemesio Oseguera Disappearance, also known as El Mencho, had recently passed away, and that there was no longer someone to give honor to that area and is owned by his criminal organization. He mentioned that El Mencho has recently passed away already, so there's actually nobody who's frightened of them at all now. They've also lost all of their supporters because Mencho was the one that was held in high regard. Apart from the letter that La Vaca authored and had El Blog del Narco publish, asked why they should be respected. El Blog del Narco reported that Colima is apparently going through a very alarming condition as a result of the armed power struggles that are happening all over the state and terrifying its populace as well. The letter claims that Julio Castillo Rodriguez is also the target of the threat. He is the son-in-law of El Mencho, who is said to have a kid who plays for Guadalajara's Chivas. A letter sent from La Vaca stated that he intends to come for them and that he also has intentions to end the lives of everybody who renders any form of assistance to them. But La Vaca mentioned that he wasn't going to harm innocent people or their relatives. Also in the letter, he asked Julio Castillo Rodriguez if he knows that he was aware that his son plays soccer in the Chivas stadium, stating that they want to see how much of an ass he can be. Then they should cause harm to the innocent people. If that happens, La Vaca stated that he's gonna go after their family. A letter that was dropped by La Vaca mentioned that there was an ongoing feud and that there was a territorial competition with the son-in-law of El Mencho, the purported Jalisco Nueva Generacion cartel leader. and that he was next in line to succeed the leader of CJNG. He wrote in the letter that he will be told even if he switches homes or vehicles. He also mentioned that he should quit fooling around and see the need for them to interact as adults. Further, he said leaving cardboard and tiny posters is for children, and asked him if he actually learned anything from his father-in-law. Additionally, he said none of them, the shorty or anyone else who is with El Mencho's son-in-law, terrifies him. Following the release of the letter, different rumors began to come up as regards to the death of El Mencho, and the news began to fly speedily around Mexico. The letter is regarded likely to be real. This is due to the fact that La Vaca was the closest worker of the accused boss of the Jalisco Nueva Generacion cartel for a long period of time, and also got direct commands from the cartel lord as stated by El Blog del Narco. Because of this, many accepted as fact the death of El Mencho. It's unclear when the death took place, whether it's true that his son-in-law is currently in charge of the CJNG, or who would be the legendary cartel's next heir. Officials have so far maintained their promise to fully examine his demise. Netizens have started to wonder what occurred after the cartel lord's death was revealed on social media. Some claim that they don't think he's actually gone. They added that they want additional evidence of the man's demise in order to rule out the possibility of deception. The majority of people said that the news is absurd, and also that El Mencho is presently searching for a means to vanish, as others did previously, because his cartel is waning. On social media, some people stated that, with all due respect, they should consider him more concrete proof to be necessary. Many online users also commented that they don't think that the news that El Mencho has passed away is even true. Several online commenters suggested that he might be hidden and pretending to have died. Additionally, they say that he might have imitated the Lord of the Skies, or El Chupeta, who had a facial surgery and pretended to be dead. We might not confirm what happened to El Mencho for the next few years, but El Chupeta is currently behind bars. It hasn't even been released in Mexico when Mencho passes away and makes international headlines. That makes it sound more like a lie. Nemesio Oseguera Disappearance, also known as El Mencho, the accused criminal commander, has not been found dead, according to the Attorney General's office. Federal and state officials are looking into whether the Jalisco Nueva Generacion cartel's head died at the Guadalajara Health Center. It is stated that the accused criminal boss passed away as a result of cardiac arrest. The putative leader of the CJNG had chronic kidney problems, which required him to be under the close care of a physician, as has been noted for years. And is that this illness is frequently brought on by issues related to diabetes. Hence, El Mencho probably had to go to a health center where he passed away. Additionally, it is stated on the internet that cartel members and plaza leaders have expressed their sorrow at the passing of the leader of the bloodiest criminal organization in Mexico. Furthermore, it is said that the successor is rising, referring to the person who's going to be taking over as leader of this incredibly potent criminal organization. However, there have been numerous unsuccessful attempts to apprehend narco dealers in Mexico. The most prominent one was the capture and subsequent release of El Chapo's son in Sinaloa, where there had been unrest after his capture. In an initiative dubbed Blue Agave or Agave Azul, the Mexican government and the DEA recently succeeded in freezing bank accounts related to the CJNG. As per the US, 167 companies with connections to the manufacture of tequila were used to smuggle coke money in that operation, and the DEA was able to disrupt the activity for over 1,000 persons. Mexicans have blamed the government for failing to address security concerns, especially criminal gangs, throughout the nation. Numerous issues, such as the nation's security and the government's attitude to the coronavirus, and the president's stance on taxation, sparked hundreds of protests over the weekend around Mexico. The current administration is renowned for its diplomatic strategy to fight criminal organizations. The president has been pushing for tackling what he sees as the core roots of the problem, including job uncertainty, low educational attainment, and destitution, in contrast to the more confrontational stance of previous governments. This makes a significant difference in the tactic, he declared. We believe that aggression cannot be met with force. Wildfire cannot be extinguished with fire. The infamous cartel kingpin El Mencho is not dead, according to Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Also, according to the FGR, there is currently no solid evidence proving Oseguera Disappearance is deceased. The prosecutor's office, ALEJANDRO GERTZ, MANERO, related intelligence unit is gathering data to understand more about the suspected demise of the criminal. Do you think that there's more to these speculations about El Mencho's story? Leave your thoughts and your questions in the comment section below. And that's going to be all for today's video, so yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you get an immediate update whenever we upload any video. Thanks for staying tuned to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.